Greetings, innovators, trailblazers, and digital visionaries. Welcome to a truly historic milestone in the global financial calendar. Welcome to the much awaited winner announcement of the Digital Banking Awards 2026 alongside the Middle East Banking Excellence Awards 2026. I am Nikhil Gokhale, Head of Research at IBSi Intelligence and your MC for the day. It is an absolute privilege to take you through this year's showcase, an edition that marks a new era of financial services by bringing together the brightest minds, boldest innovations at leading financial institutions across the globe. We are at a pivotal moment for the financial services industry where digital innovation is no longer a differentiator. It is a strategic imperative shaping the future of banking. To give you an idea of the sheer scale of innovation we are celebrating today, let's take a look at the official 2026 awards in numbers. This year has been our biggest yet, reflecting the true global showcase of fintech innovation. Our awards evaluated over 250 nominations across 50 plus banking technology categories, featuring more than 90 banks and 40 tech vendors. As we look through the names on our screen, this slide truly represents the best of global banking transformation. We have an exceptional mix of tier 1 traditional banks, new challenger banks, and the world's most advanced tech suppliers. From agile fintechs to established giants, these participants show that innovation is not limited by size or by geography. Before we announce our winners, let's ground ourselves in the macro shifts shaping these industries. The global neobank market is at an absolute tear. It has grown from almost nothing to $228 billion in assets in 2026. This represents a couple of things. One, of course, more number of people have adopted digital-only banks. But more importantly, it also represents that people have started using it as their primary bank account and not just a secondary or a tertiary bank account. In fact, if you see at the statistics, it is projected to reach as much as $5 trillion by 2033. Today, there are more than 400 digital-only banks across the globe. 1 in every 5 customers holds a neobank account, and it's growing 3 times at the rate of traditional banks. Since 2018, 120,000 physical bank branches were closed globally, and at the same time, 1.7 billion mobile banking users were added. Neobanks are no longer just a shiny object. They are a full service engine with business accounts generating a massive 60% of neobank revenues. Backed by cloud native infrastructure, we are seeing operational costs cut by up to 80%. And this allows digital banks to offer price points that traditional banks find it very difficult to match, which actually creates a very strong differentiator for digital banks. Let's look at the trends driving digital banking. New banking evolution is powered by 3 distinct pillars: open APIs, the shifting user demographics, and a decline in the traditional branch dependency. Let's see how this actually impacts the operations and the infrastructure. First, we are seeing the rise of AI native decisioning. Platforms like Nubank and Chime have moved past basic chatbots, leveraging AI for core risk underwriting to issue credit decisions in a matter of seconds. This speed is reinforced in the second trend, which is smart contracts. By allowing lending and compliance rules to self-execute in real time, operators like Revolut and Wirex have completely collapsed legacy timelines, They are able to approve business loans in 24 hours, personal loans in a matter of seconds, but business loans in under 24 hours in 65% of the cases without manual intervention. Third, neobanks are abandoning the one size fits all model in favor of the hyper niche vertical banking. Operators like Starling and Mercury are building tailored offerings for specific communities, for specific cohorts of the community. This is critical considering that 35% of neobank users now identify themselves as gig or freelance workers as their primary income, a segment which historically was completely underserved by traditional credit scoring models. Fourth, scaling at the pace it requires a frictionless entry, which is unlocked by advanced biometrics. Biometric KYC has cut onboarding times from days to under minutes. This alone has enabled opening of 1.4 billion neobank clients globally without a single branch visit, and that's mega scale at work. Finally, all this culminates in embedded infrastructure. Super apps like Kakao Bank and GX Bank are embedding financial rails directly into daily commerce and mobility. Because these platforms run entirely on cloud, they bypass the legacy real estate and maintenance costs, slashing operational costs by up to 80%, as I previously mentioned. In short, the narrative has really shifted. Neobanking is no longer about a sleek user interface. It's actually an institutional shift towards AI, towards automation, towards personalized niche marketing and highly aggressive cloud dynamics. Shifting gears to one of our most dynamic regions globally, let's look at Middle East banking landscape. What we see here is a banking ecosystem that is being profoundly reshaped by aggressive government ambition, a sharp rise in digital adoption, and a uniquely young mobile-first demographic. If you look at the Middle East digital payments market growth, we are actually seeing a 10.9 CAGR, which is projected to take the total market to a massive 462 billion by 2031. This transaction velocity is backed, of course, by the smartphone penetration across the GCC, which stands at 85% in 2025. If we look at the banking assets, they stand at a staggering $3.3 trillion. Conventional assets account for 2.4 out of it, and Islamic represent a third of it, which is about 0.9 trillion. Importantly, they are growing twice as fast as conventional banking. So this is not just a compliance detail, it is actually a massive driver for the technology vendor ecosystem, creating intense demand for highly specialized, purpose-built digital Islamic core infrastructure. This momentum is feeding directly into a booming fintech market, and which is projected to climb from 6.3 billion to 9.7 billion by 2031. And neobanks alone are now serving 32 million customers across the region, with over 13 new platforms launching just last 2 years. But the true differentiator in the Middle East are the sovereign initiatives. Saudi Arabia hit a staggering 79% cashless rate in 2025, running well ahead of its Vision 2030 targets. Qatar established its digital assets framework in 2024, providing a formal legal recognition for tokenization. Bahrain and UAE has seen aggressively commercialized open banking and open finance, with the UAE actually rolling out its digital dirham CBDC nationally. All these point at a very vibrant market despite the current geopolitical instability in the region. Let's see how this momentum actually translates into the actual deployment trends on the ground. We can bucket these innovations in two broad categories, one that is driven by tech and the other driven by government initiatives. On the left hand side, you see tech, which is enabling tokenized assets. Middle East is fast moving from theory to production. For instance, Saudi Awal Bank executed the region's first blockchain based Islamic repo using smart contracts and tokenized collateral. Second, agentic AI. I think this is something a huge priority for entire globe, but more so the regional leadership, which is backed by the GCC's massive $30 billion infrastructure investment. AI adoption in the GCC spiked from 62% in 2023 to 84% in 2025. Large tier 1 players like Bank ABC, Emirates and BD are shifting from simple automation to autonomous AI agents, successfully slashing KYC verification times, from 2 days to down to a few hours. Just a simple example of how AI is helping actual day-to-day operations. The digital efficiency is also transforming consumer lending through BNPL, through embedded lending, and it's really targeting those cohorts which were underserved previously. On the right hand side, the sovereign side, as I mentioned before, national frameworks are reshaping the architecture. The digital dirham retail rollout in the UAE is expected to cut commercial cash handling costs by 30 to 40%, with Saudi and Bahrain concurrently running advanced CBDC proofs of concept. This sovereign push coincides with the mature open banking and open finance ecosystems. An incredible 92% of UAE consumers now actually demand aggregated financial products at a single place, which has been enabled by open banking. So just to sum up, Middle East is no longer a technology importer. Driven by massive state capital, rapid sovereign identity frameworks, and an unparalleled mandate for cashless economies, it actually has become a global test bed for cloud native Islamic banking solutions, agentic AI solutions, tokenization solutions, and several of those. Without further ado, let's begin the presentation of the 6th edition of the Digital Banking Awards 2026. Our first group honors institutions that look at specific demographics of customers, delivering dedicated digital capabilities to retail, to SME, and to corporate clients. These awards recognize players who reject the one-size-fits-all models to build tailored financial ecosystems. The segment leaders today have successfully combined consumer insights with the robust platform engineering to change how the customer experiences banking. And the winners are Let's hear from some of our winners.
We are truly honored to receive these prestigious recognitions from IBS Intelligence. These awards represent far more than successful projects. They reaffirm three convictions that define who we are at Topaz. First, that innovation must create tangible value for financial institutions and the people they serve. Second, that meaningful transformation happens when visionary institutions such as BBVA and Copperforte challenge the status quo alongside trusted partners. And third, that the future of banking must rely on robust, secure, and flexible platforms that enable continuous innovation, agility, and sustainable growth. We sincerely thank IBS Intelligence for this recognition. Our deepest gratitude goes to P and Copeforte for their trust and partnership. We see these awards as a shared achievement. We are sure that together we will continue shaping the future of banking.
Next, we celebrate functional masterclasses, the application, the onboarding workflows, and the processing engines that define excellence in execution. These are the product category winners. These awards recognize standalone products that have perfected specific touchpoints in the user journey. The winners have reduced friction and brought efficiency to everyday operations. And the winners are true digital banking requires an exceptional core engine. These awards honor the outstanding technology enablers and implementations driving platform intelligence. The winners in the category provide the building blocks for innovations, from robust APIs to advanced agentic frameworks. They allow modern systems to become truly future ready. And the winners are innovation recognizes no borders, yet navigating localized regulatory environments requires distinct regional leadership. The next awards recognize the local understanding and innovation built around it. The winners here are a massive round of applause to all our global digital banking award winners. Now let's pivot to our second major track of the day. It's time to debut our landmark regional program, the inaugural edition of Middle East Banking Excellence Awards 2026. As the name suggests, this program focuses on the deep infrastructure, localized disruption, and visionary leadership driving the transformation story across the Middle East. We start with the foundational implementations, the technology platforms that form the basis of all operations of a bank. These awards honor the mission critical systems and the seamless legacy migrations that form the bedrock of the region's financial architecture. The winners here have built strong platforms across core and transaction banking, treasury management, be it corporate operations to perform flawlessly at scale. And the winners here are. Let's hear from some of our winners.
Thank you to IBS Intelligence for this recognition. We are proud to accept these awards alongside our partners BNI Madagascar and Temenos. This achievement reflects the power of collaboration, innovation, and execution in delivering meaningful digital transformation. We remain committed to helping financial institutions create exceptional digital experiences for their customers.
Let's hear from some of our winners.
Thank you to IBS Intelligence for this recognition. We are proud to accept this award together with Doha Bank for the successful implementation of Condor. This initiative represents a significant milestone in Doha Bank's transformation, delivering real-time risk visibility, straight-through processing, and greater efficiency across front-to-back workflows. The program reflects strong executive sponsorship, rigorous execution, and close collaboration between our teams, delivering measurable improvements in operational efficiency, control, and scalability. We thank Doha Bank for their partnership and vision, and we remain committed to supporting their continued innovation and growth.
This award group turns our focus to institutions that have taken bold digital bets, deploying tech solutions in the Gen AI space, the agentic AI space, the open finance space, and all these emerging technologies. These companies are actively rewriting the rules of financial landscape by transforming and putting emerging technologies into real world use cases. And the winners here are
Assalamu alaikum. At OneApp, we believe financial innovation should make everyday banking simpler, smarter, and more accessible. Receiving the IBS Intelligence Award for Open Banking Finance Implementation is a recognition of our journey to build a more connected and digitally enabled financial ecosystem through open banking. This achievement reflects the strong collaboration between our teams, technology partners, to bring this vision to life. Together, we have delivered a platform that is transforming how people access financial services and setting a new standard for digital finance in Bahrain. Thank you for this recognition.
our final group honors the remarkable teams, leaders, and institutional departments whose collective coordination has delivered best in class transformation. These awards recognize the human capital behind the technology, the minds driving systemic strategy and leading high performance teams. They are the visionaries setting new benchmarks for operational leadership and shaping the future financial landscape across the region. And the winners are Let's hear from our winners.
Thank you. Two awards, Best in Class Transaction Banking Implementation and Corporate Bank of the Year. And both belong to Arab National Bank. ANB set out to build a future-ready transaction banking business aligned to Vision 2030, pivoting around new robust fee income, deeper client relationship, sector-specific capabilities across industries in KSA region. They set the ambition, they made the hard calls. We at Intellect were proud to deliver it alongside them. What ANB has created is a platform for growth and a stronger position as a leading corporate bank in the kingdom. To the leadership and teams at Arab National Bank, thank you for your trust. We are honored to share this with you.
Let's hear from our winners.
Thank you for IBS Intelligence for this recognition. We are extremely proud to accept this award, recognizing the outstanding contribution of the Al Salam Bank IT department.
This recognition highlights the commitment, teamwork, and effort of our IT team in delivering technology initiatives for the bank. Through close collaboration and strong focus on quality, the IT team has played a key role in supporting the bank digital transformation journey and delivering value to the business and our customers. Our efforts have helped us deliver secure, reliable, and customer-focused solutions that continue to strengthen the bank digital capabilities and improve the overall customer experience.
We would like to thank every member of the IT team for their dedication and contribution to this achievement, and congratulations to all the winners.
Each of our winners represents what is possible when vision, technology, and purpose align closely. Thank you all for your participation in the Digital Banking Awards and the Middle East Banking Excellence Awards. To deliver our closing remarks, please welcome Amit Jain, Partner and Head of IBS Intelligence. Amit, over to you.
Thank you, Nikhil, and congratulations to all our winners, finalists, and participants. What we have witnessed today goes beyond innovation alone. It reflects an industry evolving rapidly and redefining what modern banking can achieve. From the continued rise of neobanks, digital banks, challenger banks, to the growing impact of technology across Middle Eastern banking, the standard of innovation showcased this year has been truly outstanding. A special thank you to more than 250 participating institutions across 50 plus countries who have made this combined edition our largest in the past 6 years. At IBS Intelligence, we remain committed to tracking, analyzing and celebrating progress across financial services, and we look forward to continuing this journey together through our Cedar IBSi summits and international events. To all our winners, congratulations on this well-deserved recognition. To every nominee, thank you for continuing to push the boundaries of modern banking. Until we meet again, stay inspired, stay bold, and keep building the future of global finance. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.